Acrisure Stadium. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Straight ahead, it's Turner. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Not a lot of room to field this one. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back.
He's going to take a shot. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Here's Carr to throw. Makes the grab.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Bush is ahead. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Knocked down immediately. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Carr above the noise. Fires it incomplete. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Taken down right away. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. Hits inside, it's Turner. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Might as well run him again. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on fourth down. Makes his man miss. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Second down to the air. Out wide left, it's Lee. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking left. Got him downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the ground with the counter. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Right back to it. They were all over it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Punt is in the air. He makes the catch at the 10. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running inside. It's Turner. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Making the adjustment. Right back to the well. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Looking for that first down on third and short from the 28. Drives inside. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first two times they had it. Gashes the heart of the knee. He's at the 30. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it first and 10 in the red zone. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Throwing, Carr. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Now here's Carr. Rush right in his face. Makes the grab. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Driven back.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
He's got 50 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. Pitt pushing the pace.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Second down, gonna throw it. Back's got it on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Plows his way ahead. Still on his feet at the 45. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Might as well give it to him again.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Right at the line. This defense rises to the occasion, and now deep in this game, will they send out the field goal unit or go for it on 4th and short?
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Throws to the wideout. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Here's Carr to throw. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. 2nd and long here. Looking to throw, it's Carr. He's got it.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. To the air again, Carr. Got his man on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He tries to take the top off. Got it down the field. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Oh, pressure's coming. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
He has 89 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football, traditionally running it, and now they're trying to sprinkle it to him in the screen game as well. That's a good idea. If they're going to win this game, you just need to force-feed him the football as many different ways as possible. I like mixing in the traditional running back screen there.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He'll try to do it himself. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun, it's Turner. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the 3rd quarter. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barrett. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Carr. Left side is Flanagan. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Carr above the noise. Breaks into the open. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Throwing, Carr. Fires to the wideout.
Touchdown, Irish! The offense cashing it in on that drive. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Season alley. Pass to 6. Guys, he's up to 103 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Fresh center downs going to the air. Right side, it's Kent.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
That ought to be enough to give Pitt the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. This time they'll throw it. And he gets it away.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Out wide right, it's Turner. They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
It's dropped after taking the hit.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football. Man, I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Rush is on. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Right side, it's Turner. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Here's Carr to throw. Just a little off. Incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. To the air, it's Carr. got his man. Got 9 yards on the play. It leaves him with 3rd and a yard. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Turns into the pile. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. They'll give it to him again. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. The run inside. It's Young. They put the brakes on it. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Leaves it in his belly. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he's stopped right there. No gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. The Irish send out the punt unit.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass it. The defense did a really good job playing the pass, and 4th down now, it's decision time for you.
The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Buying time to his right. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Turner. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He's changing the play. Burrowing for yardage. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's going to run it. At the 45 on its way. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. The throw. Out wide right, it's Lee. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Pitt right back to the line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Back's got it on the screen. That ought to be enough to give Pitt the first down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. 2nd and long here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Hands it off. Nowhere to go. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the back. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extreme